Alright, here we go, playing Rise of the Tomb Raider for the first time. I think the last Tomb Raider I've played was on PlayStation 1. No, that's not true. PlayStation 3. There was one, something time. At least that was, I think that was that kind of title. But yeah, it's been a while since I've played a Tomb Raider game at all. Yeah, right, it's fine. Is the sound too loud? Survive the harsh wilderness, explore underground caves in search of artifacts, and try to escape with your life. With every day that passes in the inhospitable wild, the stakes rise. I like stakes. Not that kind of stakes. Will you escape on the helicopter? Oh, will you lose everything? I probably will lose everything. You earned Cold Darkness for Rise of the Tomb Raider. This game mode is accessible in during Cold War. Lots of game modes. I'm a shop. There's a shop. I have 0 credits. 0. What the fuck? I will try and not try. I will start with the regular game first. Tomb Raider. As aim assist disabled. I am a casual.
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown? As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
The others, they're done.
I assume that's Lara.
No amount of money is gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
One moment.
Not a
please.
chance.
Hey, what's up, Montreal? Welcome. How's it doing, sir?
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Thanks. Look at that.
It's amazing. But the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
The trail leads up the mountain. We'll have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
All right. Let's take it easy here.
I don't know where they are at the moment. I assume it's
This wind is
the
crazy.
Himalayas.
Just need to keep moving.
He isn't really.
Hey,
That looks really
Even if we
cold
don't find
in
anything
that
up here-
kind of dress.
your dad would be proud.
I know. but I have a good
What the
feeling
f-
about this.
What the fuck do I know?
Oh, shit!
You okay?
Lost my footing. I'm fine.
And dead.
That was close.
Lara! Are you alright?
Jonah! I'm here!
I'll climb down there and get you!
No! It's too dangerous! I can climb back up!
I'm kind of hyped
Just stay
for the
put.
new Tomb Raider game. Are you? Honestly, I am not so much because these kind of games are just games for me that I probably will pick up way later than when they came out. So, but I think I probably will enjoy it once I played it. But yeah, yesterday I thought, why not playing this game? Since I had it already in my library and I haven't played a Tomb Raider game since
I need to jump across!
PlayStation 3.
Okay, now grab my hand.
Ugh!
Got you. Shit, Lara. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Have you played this one?
Looks like we gotta go through. Not bad. If the weather turns, we can hold up in this cave. Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
Storm's getting closer. We have a couple hours at most.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
Yeah, but the trailer looks very nice and I like more puzzle-heavy game more. I like puzzle games every now and then. I can get my enjoyment out of that. Especially since
We're close to something, Jonah.
I'm kind of getting
I
older
can
and
feel it.
my
Just this
reflexes
last
on
stretch to the top.
shooters aren't
All right.
as fast
what's
as
up
they
there.
used to be. I played
Feels
it.
pretty
It
solid,
was
but keep close to the
2
wall.
years ago. Yeah, this is
Okay.
from 2016.
Looks like we
So
climb from
I
here.
looked up
Keep
my
your eyes
library
open for
and
falling ice.
I found this
You
game
ready?
Let's
in
do
my
it.
library and that Shadow of the Tomb Raider game as well. That's what I'm going to play immediately after this one. After I've
Nice up here.
checked out
Let's
the
take it slow
expedition
and
mode.
steady. Just stay with me.
Look out!
Oh shit!
That was close.
Oh no! No! Jonah! Hold on!
Shit! I'm going to dig in. Can you make it across?
I can make it!
Whoa! Holy shit! I don't make that jump.
Stay there! I'll anchor a line for you.
Jonah, you can do it. Just
I'll
believe
give
in
you
yourself.
slack.
This is going to
Almost
be
there, Laura.
a bit
You got
messed up since they are tethered up. And I'm already getting the creeps out of this climbing stuff because I watched so many
Jonah, we made it.
channels
I
or
see the
videos
ruins.
about mountaineering catastrophes or climbing accidents. No! And dead.
I got you. Laura, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you back up.
There is a Tomb Raider game from 2018 we have multiple
Over
ways
there!
of being ready. Yeah, I think that's Shadow of the
Bring me
Tomb
to the
Raider.
other side.
Okay, here goes.
Okay, so I have to swing here.
Come on now.
Oh, this whole situation is stressing me out.
No! Laura, I can't hold you. The rope is slipping.
Man, you can't hold Lara. How much is she? Does she weigh? Maybe 50 kilos top?
Climb! Climb! Oh shit! Move, goddammit!
Go back, Jonah! Get to shelter!
I am more worried about Jonah surviving this whole ordeal. My man, don't die. Oh, there's a crashed airplane. That's not a good sign. Hey, if I was in that place, I would be like, yeah, this is it. This is the end of my road. I'm done. Shit, I didn't jump there. I should activate a death counter. Lara will probably die a lot on my playthrough here.
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science,
Hey,
but
Grigori,
something more profound.
my boy.
The key to unlocking
Joanna
everlasting
Warrior?
life. I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search. They're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
Will she have her iconic outfit in this game, or do I have to wait for the sequel or even for the next Tomb Raider game to see that?
It's me. Hannah! Oh, God. I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again. I thought you could use some company.
No lies. Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This
Are you
is
serious, Syria?
Get
Okay.
your life sorted. Go home
You
to
wouldn't go there.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the Prophet's tomb.
Hey, we're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
Local militia with the hind?
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you. Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No, no, no!
Oh.
No turning back. It has to be here. There was something in Dad's research about this.
It was said the Prophet's tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid to rest.
Something's here. A
Secrets.
religious icon. Detailed and inlaid with gems. Could this really be it? Incredible. Some kind of marker. Can't quite make out the translation. But this word. Prophet. This is it. Dad was right. He's shown here, performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Oh, this is where I came from. Read murals to increase
Prophet.
translations.
Speaking with a foreign army, he convinced them to lay down their weapons. He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
Karate kick your way through it.
entrance.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this.
Okay, Laura.
Got
Run.
to get inside.
Oh,
The Order of Trinity
Lara is
pursued the
quite a
Prophet
reckless
and his
person.
people
if I may say so.
Until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
A way through.
This is blue light. What does it? It shines, it glows blue. Moin. Was geht?
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
Damn it. Come on.
How did that skeleton, or whatever, just appeared from after the blue glowy stick ran out?
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity.
Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this was probably an extremely mean mugging battle over here. Since that guy, how did that guy ended up on a stick up there? Or on a spear, on a stick. Well,
The prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity.
Rip Prophet.
My son, the Order of Trinity has received word that the Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside Berea. But more upsetting, while we thought they were building the tomb for their Prophet, Trinity now believes he still lives. We have learned he is preaching his heresy among the local citizens, drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered death. He is a liar and a heretic, claiming miracles that come only from the divine. You swore he was dead. Have you failed us?
I'm gonna let the narrator narrate the information about all the items and relics we find there.
Damn it. That was too close.
Aiming not existent. Accuracy -50. How do I reload?
They're blasting their way in.
Glad I have infinite ammo. Are you dying, Lara? I hope this game won't give me any game tips or something. I would like to just find the solution for my problem on my own. That's why I would always also ask you guys a favor not to help me out. I mean, I don't mind any story spoilers or whatever, but when it comes to finding solutions and shit, that should be totally on me. What is this, by the way? This stuff glows blue as well, or is it because of Lara's glowy stick?
hope this works.
Okay. So the last action adventure game I've played, or the recent ones, were Jedi Survivor, and before that, of course, Jedi Fallen Order. And I like the mechanic to use your lightsaber as your glowy stick.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
Do you know what this area kind of reminds me of? I don't know if you guys have played the second installation of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I mean Assassin's Creed 2, and then this second installation of it that was Brotherhood. There was a hidden area or secret area with a similar pillar or tower in the middle, and that was surrounded by a big body of water, and inside that water, I think there was a giant octopus or something like that. It was, it gave me the creeps. Shoot the water. If anything, or if everything fails, just use gun. Hold on, what's going on with that stuff over there? More water! I don't know, guys. Most of the people who are familiars on my channel knows that I am thalassophobic. And if you don't know what that is, that means I have a phobia or a irrational fear of deep bodies of water like this. Because my brain cannot comprehend what might be down there. And also I have a strange tic in video games when the character, or when you are in a situation where you have to dive, I tend to hold my breath myself in real life. It's weird. Okay, this is my break.
Damn, they're almost inside.
Loot? No loot. Aww. Oh, these are challenges. Destroy incense burners. Oh, okay, that was the mechanic for that door that held back the water. Trap! Can I just jump over? Funny that the are these Soviets or no? It's can't be Soviets, right? It's a reboot. It must be after 2000. Then are these Russians or Syrians that are trying to break into the tomb here? And funny that they haven't heard my gunshots. Just saying. Not judging, but still. Money. Ancient coins. Ancient bitcoins. Are these incense burners all in the same location here, or shit? Now my OCD kicks in and I have to find the stuff. What's going on here? Nothing. What? Can I dive? Just floating skulls. Okay. Did I shut the raft here too early? Was that a mistake? Another mechanic somewhere here that
Get
I
out onto that bar.
cannot see. Yeah, okay, I guess I have to climb up there. Ah, item.
My lord, what you say is impossible. I myself drove a spear into the Prophet's heart. I saw him die. Doubtless, his people have propped another man up in the slain Prophet's robe to continue his lies. They are broken, discredited, and exiled. We will head south, and put the rest of his people to the sword. But the Prophet is dead. This, I swear.
I always liked the impression of putting people onto the sword. It's not like that I am a violent person or something. I just like the expression of the wording. Let's put them to the sword. Oh, hold up. Wait a second. Here we go. Found a way. I just had to oh, so I had to shoot the raft down so that body of water door. What's the English word for that again? The door dam could push the raft towards that area. And now I'm back in the first room. Great. Good job, Lara. Good job. Ah, here you go. Is the game sound too loud, by the way, compared to my commentary?
Found you. empty. No! No! What did I miss?
Hey, down here!
Also, I like people rappelling down from ropes. It looks so cool.
Set the charges!
Especially when they're rappelling down a helicopter or something like that.
The Prophet's tomb. After all this time.
And the artifact?
Inside. God willing. Open it. Carefully. It could be extremely dangerous.
Who the hell are you?
You're a smart woman. I suspect you already know.
Trinity.
Where is the artifact?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play games with me. You led us to this place.
Look, it was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
Womp womp.
Get down!
Yeet! After this ordeal, I will have a lot to say about Lara Croft's behavior in the end. Why I don't condone it. But first we have to survive this shit. Oh no, I pressed X. I swear to God. Oh. Immediately starts. Good.
What's this?
That was a weird cut. So she's out of Syria now and back at Croft Manor, or is this another flashback? A flashback of a flashback, that is.
Jonah!
Lara,
Flashback
There's so
Inception.
much I need to tell you. I don't...
did you find the Prophet's tomb?
Yes, but I was followed.
No.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
What the hell is going on here? You're starting to scare me.
The tomb was empty, but I think they were looking for the divine source.
The artifact your father was after?
There's more. I found this symbol in the tomb. I knew I'd seen it before. It was driving me insane. That's when it hit me. I saw it here, in one of Dad's books. Listen to this. The lost city of Katesh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
We
What
all
does this
love
have
the
to do with
Mongol
Prophet's
hordes.
artifact?
divine symbol.
Lara,
If the divine source is hidden in the ruins of Katesh, waiting to be found, then I have to go.
to Siberia? Are you kidding me?
Just think. If this thing could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would change everything. Sickness, suffering, death, gone.
Are you listening to yourself?
That's
We've been
false
through so
thinking
much
there.
together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if
Imagine-
it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Katesh. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
Imagine being immortal and
I can't give up on him. Not now.
eternally
It's all I
sick.
have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
Lara seems a little bit manic.
Jonah?
Wow. Equality, yes! Just grab a gun. Guns are the big equalizers.
Lara! Holy shit!
Stop! Drop the book!
If she's in England, don't shoot. If
You can't stop
Crossman is in America, just kill him. He's trespassing. You have all the rights, Lara.
Shit, Lara. What are we gonna do?
I led them to it, Jonah. If the divine source is real, we've got to find it first.
Siberia it is then.
Okay, so we were in Siberia, not in the Himalayas. Gotcha. So, back to the point I was trying to make earlier, before the whole ruin collapsed. I always thought about this thing the first time when I saw, for example, Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones, awesome movie, love it. I have nostalgic feelings about it.
Jonah?
Hold on.
Jonah, if you can hear me, go back. Please don't try to find me.
So, as an archaeologist, you should have more respect about those ancient sites. Document everything, make photographs, try to preserve that place. Lara and Indiana Jones, they're just stealing shit. But to be fair though, it's in the name, Tomb Raider. And of course, in case of Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, well, I shouldn't think too deep about this stuff. I guess we cannot categorize Lara Croft as a 100% true archaeologist.
Come on, you can do this. Move. An old camp. Okay. Got to start a fire.
And to start fires, we need guns, of course. Guns and gasoline.
Okay, this might work.
I want more.
Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more.
This will definitely not last the whole night
Dry enough
in
to
this
burn.
weather condition.
I hope.
Get the deer antler.
Fresh kill. No meat.
Uh-oh.
Back to camp.
Why doesn't she have, she has her,
Damn it.
she hasn't her gun with her. And voila! All of a sudden she made her own hut. Nice. Do I have enough time to roll a small joint?
We'll find it. And what of the remnant? They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hand soon enough. Good. Trinity has faith in you.
Trinity.
Trinity! Oh, and she already weaponized herself, or at least built a bow. Crafted a bow, sorry.
Going to need a stronger bow. I wish this pain wasn't so familiar. Like looking an old enemy in the eye. It wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay. That he found a way back. I just couldn't risk having him with me. Not again. The pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
Okay, I assume this game kind of have, or the campaign, story mode, whatever, has some sort of a survival mode as well now. At least with the crafting and shit. Change Lara's attire to best suit her adventure. Multiple outfits are available and are unlocked by progressing through the game and completing certain missions. Some outfits give gameplay benefits when worn. Oh, okay, cool. Like buffs and shit, I guess. Like in Ghost of Tsushima. Switch outfits at base camps by accessing the weapons and menu and browsing to the clothing category using L1, R1. Bows. Found. Nice. I'm pressing L1 and... Okay. And... Okay, so the typical gather material, upgrade your shit. Okay, so I can just upgrade this then, I guess. It's mandatory. Climbing axe. Outfits. Oh, okay. All damage from predatory animals is increased. Non-predatory animals are less easy. Scare easy, making them easier prey. Fuck that. Chance of looting an exotic animal resource from a common animal. Resource reduced damage from Greek fire. They have Greek fire in this shit? It's the ancient form of napalm. Firing arrows sometimes won't reduce the count of available ammo. Addition during a perfect amount and other conditions. No bonuses. Increase carrying capacity of all special ammunition. Firing bullets. Shells sometimes won't reduce the ammo. Reduce the delay before health begins regenerating when damaged. Okay, so I don't have actively to heal myself. It's just a self-regenerating thing, starting with a counter. I'ma keep the Apex Predator thing since that gives me the best benefit so far in this case. One available skill point. Gain a chance at recovering arrows when looting enemies filled with the bow. Yeah. That's fine with me. I need to preserve my resources. Rapid crafting, fast crafting of durable objects and ammo when on the run. Reminds me a little bit of, I don't know if you guys have played the Last of Us game. But that had a PvP multiplayer mode as well, where you also were able to craft throwables and weaponry on the fly. You got me hooked a bit. I've downloaded Shadow right now. I forgot just how good these actually are. Right? I have no plans for this weekend today, so my weekend starts basically today. I have took a brief afternoon nap at my old age. Now I can play the whole time this game and see how far I get. Blood ties unlocked. The DLC blood ties has been unlocked and has become available from the main menu. So what's my current mission then? Somewhere there. Can I actively duck or crouch? Oh shit. We have an Assassin's Creed 3 situation here. Bunnies, deers. Let's hunt. I guess I have also to be aware of wolves. Can I, yeah, shoulder swap? Chicken. Chicken. Maybe I have to change my aiming sensitivity here. Unfortunately, I still have 5 hours tomorrow, but hopefully Lucas lets us leave early. Right? Just in case. Who the fuck are you? Also, we don't have to speak English the whole time. I'm just speaking in general because I just like to keep my my native tongue, so to speak, to kept it in training, so I won't forget too much. Oh, one arrow to the ass isn't enough for a deer to die. Gotcha. Fuck! 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 Oh, come on, really? Come on, really? I don't have many arrows left. Only 3. Oh, God. Oh, well, I guess I can now take this as an opportunity to use the crafting system for once. Oh, I'm torturing Bambi's mother. Ah.
For a year I have ridden with an army of Mongols, as envoy from the Order of Trinity. Their Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I have helped them topple nations, burn cities and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet.
Ach, der Florian.
Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain. For among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitesh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth. And at last, the divine source will be ours.
These people are hating on that prophet guy a lot. And can I actively hide? No. Don't waste arrows? Yeah, no shit. But I am already wasting my arrows. But I saw the deer going this way. How do I craft again? Relics, nope. Oh, okay. That's not it.
These ruins here. Mongolian.
Okay, lead the shot. Fuck! I am leading the shot. Hello? Fuck! Last arrow. Fuck! Kill it! Yeah! Oh, come on, I hit it. How many times do I have hit it? To be fair, though, I didn't hit it in the head. Can I have my arrows back? No, of course not. Okay, I can have more arrows, I guess, but I don't have enough wood. Okay, so explore the forest, the size of the lost city. I was just too immersed in shooting stuff again. I got distracted.
Trinity, they're here.
Command, do you copy? Oh, shit!
Oh shit, what the hell was that?
Survey team, this is Overwatch. Please respond. Survey team, please respond. We got some interference on that last transmission.
Oh, well. Rip. Run, Lara, run! I guess I have to stay out of the snowy shit. I hate quick time events. I thought I could just dodge.
Lara, refusing to use the door again, I see?
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you
Monkey.
going on another adventure?
Yes, my greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Oh, have you? Well, there's no one I'd rather have by my side. But this business, it's too dangerous. Lara, listen to me. Someday you're
Too
going
much
to leave
lens
such a
flare.
mark on this world. You're going to make me so proud. Give me a moment, darling. I need to take this.
Can I change it in the options with the quick time event stuff? No. But I can increase my aim sensitivity. That's good. Oh, hold on. View controls. No, cannot change it. Well, it's alright. I'll just have to get used to it again.
Got to bind this wound. Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Needs some kind of bandage. An abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down there?
Oh, so these are Soviets.
Good enough.
But now Trinity guys.
Looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
Find a way to defeat the bear. Hell yeah. I will. I mean, we only have to get the bear into a choke point or a bottleneck where he can't get through and shoot it the whole time or stab it
Those mushrooms.
with a spear.
They're death caps. I should be able to make
Like
poison.
Leone does in 300 when he defeated the wolf. Bird, 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 bird. Oh, well. Bye. Huh? Huh? Hmm. So my main objective is to defeat the bear. I need guns and dynamite. This area seems like a hub for looting stuff. Gathering resources. Oh, poisonous thingies. Find cloth for poisonous arrows. Upgrade.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
Yeah, so far I'm enjoying this. Oh, I'm here. How do I get up there? Oh, maybe another time. What's that, by the way? Well, that was lucky. Alright, catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Inventory ammunition. Poisonous craft knives. And I got a skill point.
Need to rest. So cold, so tired.
Does she have to
You
eat?
listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Keep moving. Come on, we got him. Keep running. Go!
Can't outrun AKs.
Run her down.
All teams report in. What's the situation? Over.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm. They can't.
Loot.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is to find the missing survey team.
Lara is a murderous one. How do I hide again?
Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God.
Excuse me.
Get on the radio, see if you can raise the facility. Last signal we got said they were under attack, then nothing. It was just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility.
This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. Until crew fuck this up, these aren't peasants. We're gonna need counterinsurgency protocols. It'll blow the guns here. Constantine's not gonna like this, but it's better than getting picked off in the dark.
Oh.
Got it covered! I'm under fire! Got a hit! It's almost down!
No! I guess she just cannot run and gun.
Shit.
Might be also a bit difficult to run and gun with the bow.
The natives set snares in the clearing.
Over there! Right there! Taking fire!
Oh, great! So you will never lose their awareness of you once you are once you have been seen. Oh my god, that's good.
Under fire! Got a flanking position!
And again.
Shit. Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing.
way to pull that down yet.
I have learned all I can from the carnage inside the Prophet's tomb. My brothers were slain, to the last man, sometime within the last few days. The false Prophet's followers died here by the hundreds, but in the end, they were victorious. I have sealed the tomb as best I can, and told the men of the nearby village that the Prophet is at last dead. I left them with a subtle threat that this place should remain hidden. I do not know.
Just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility. This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. No crew fuck this up. These are peasants.
Yeah, these are maybe go straight to the
Shit. We're gonna need counterinsurgency protocols. It'll blow the timetable. Constantine's not gonna like this, but it's better than getting picked off in the dark.
We have told the people of the Valley City that we will attack at dawn, but we shall advance behind the Karash at moonrise. The captives we kept from the battles in the west will be our shields as we advance. Few survived the long march across the mountains, but those that live will serve their purpose to the Horde. The city sparkles, a gift not yet given. We will take what is ours and march home with our spoils.
Crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here?
Can I distract them with an arrow? Oh yeah, of course it can. Arrows can be used to distract enemies.
Look, I'll check it out.
I got it.
They're here! I see her! Take her down!
Gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More arriving every minute. Konstantin gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch. Love hearing him speak. Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
Most of the writing is in praise of a military victory, but it looks like they left something nearby.
Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire. I do not know where they are headed, and I suspect they do not either. But they know we will not let them rest until this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him will tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. The Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
Okay, I guess on to the bear now.
Damn, it's still there.
Yeah, no shit.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out. Bought some time.
Is it coming outside? Go to shop to redeem.
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The Order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The Prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
Semi-auto pistol part. Yay. Let's go back to base camp first before I move on. Also, there is a coin I haven't collected yet. I can't get here because that's unfortunately still not available for me to traverse. Increased melee range. Increased explosive power. Oh, I think I'm gonna go with the Antarctica go. Or both of these look pretty similar. Yeah, I'm What can I do with that stuff from the card? Not cards, but from the shop. Buying cars and shit. Is it saved? Not sure. I hope the autosave works fine here. Enemies explode when killed with a headshot. Okay. So I have to eat? What are these cards for, by the way? I don't really understand. Is this for the expedition mode?
Final notice to Lara Croft, current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint.
I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start. A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice. This is probably my grandfather Benjamin. One of Dad's Yoruba masks, a gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria. My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good. Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb. Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from Mother, indifference and disinterest from Father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did. The door to the library. Locked. There's got to be another way through. Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, you won't be boring your sword this time. The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix. A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits!
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby, but it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find.
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts.
Yes,
I
oh, boss.
think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece. Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Hey, Jonah.
Should be able to explore
Sorry
the
for not
dark now.
getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just
Need a key to open this. Dad was always so protective of the West Wing. This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Someone has a sense of humor.
Can I just try through a window or something?
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Right, can I take a look at the information again?
Well.
The author.
Can I look at the servants' map again?
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
Don't have to.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow, in the bright Egyptian sun, amidst the dust and ruins.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea. Still just as creepy as I remember.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. And before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should
I
know.
would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
Examine to find information. I'm examining. Just can't seem to find the information that is hidden. Can I open the box now? Or close it?
I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
By now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliché. But there's truth in it. Two roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt. memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair!
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there! See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
They could have died in here, just saying.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise. Water damage from the main hall above.
How do I get to the Anubis head?
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Let me backtrack a little bit. Maybe there is another here? No. I have a feeling that I'm missing something. Maybe a hidden entrance, secret door. Or just go around it.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition. Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
A man madly in love. That's sweet.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers. Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life? Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather. Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now. I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Chapter on Egyptian districts.
Yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
Wow.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time. Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire. I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid. This music is familiar. It's beautiful. It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
This should help me read the map. I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say. The master key. This should get me into the West Wing. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing. The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
I seem to miss out the hidden information somehow. It's not that big. That's what she says, but I don't know.
I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
It was the double eagle, right?
Every...
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure.
I've read.
I don't want to go back down there.
Every...
Can I look
My
at it?
goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could
This
be
was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times. This picture was taken in the library. (1820) additions to the main hall in progress.
Hold on, is that the missing map?
clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Jawohl.
The Croft family crest. Worse than I thought.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday. Mum on her wedding day. She looks so beautiful. There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded. The anniversary was in October. But which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
After everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas.
I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous a Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
At least that old thing still works.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Okay, Laura, keep it together. You're starting to see things.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours...
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings. Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure. You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived. I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young. Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small. Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Okay, back to the study to open that safe. I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
That was a nice game of Clue, I guess. Yeah, I can open the other one already. Yay!
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Shit.
No, that didn't work.
No.
The answer has to be in the clues.
Right.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge.
So that one with the block, the red blocks, that's 4 red blocks. Q is...
For God's sake, memorize the combination.
That's the 2 eagles, but I cannot remember the number, unfortunately. That's
For God's sake,
the
memorize
eagles and
the
4
combination,
and then
you fool.
wedding anniversary was... I guess there are still relics around, but I haven't found them. Wait a second.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
How do I look at the stuff again? It's unfortunate that it's not whatchamacallit, that it's not ordered in the order of importance, or I mean, you know, importance to the current task.
Hey, Jonah.
Okay, the Egyptian
the Pharaoh's crown from my birthday
so there
treasure
was
hunt.
2 birds.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Oh, okay, so the anniversary was 4 days of birthday. That's the 17th then, October, I guess.
This is the map I made for my first. Blank, except for... My... A picture with... This is my handy...
Where's the other drawing of the... Oh, here, Egyptian worksheet.
I remember this now. Each district
So
in
5,
ancient Egypt had a
17.
symbol and a
Oh,
number.
5, 4,
I always
17.
preferred these symbols.
I guess.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Shit, it's a 3-number combination. Therefore,
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The odd... I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt.
so this
How
5, 13, 5 and 13 then?
has to be in the clues. No, that's not it.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Her expedition treasure was the bear in the sarcophagus. What's this? What's the bear? Oh God. But here, the safe combination clues. Oh, hold on. No, that makes no sense.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
So the two birds are... the two birds is a representation of 5.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Mm, 13th of October. It's their birthday. Oh, the anniversary is minus 4 days of her birthday. Right? That's 9. 549.
answer has to be in the clues. That worked. It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
No.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Go to the library and use the fireplace. Whoa, whoa.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
That's the bird. Yeah, that's the singular bird. Oh, look at this. So it's like that. Oh, this sign, a branch or something, and a bird. Is that a combination? Combination of something. I have to go to the passageway again. To the cellar. Go. This way. So there was the chessboard and there was a thing pointing towards this location. Ah. I like this puzzle. This is great.
A hidden message.
Where is the worksheet?
I remember this
So
now.
it's one.
Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
142.
That worked.
And now we are discovering bat cave.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Nice.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor. There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north. Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor? Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings. Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here. This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
Anything else? Or do I have to pry open the wall now?
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
I think I can also pry open that other locker up here where the chessboard is.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that!
Nothing. Ta-da!
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves. You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Shit, where was the... Oh, yeah.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Not wrong. And this manor is a maze. How can I try to open other things like this? No?
To the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Oh, enjoy.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy. One that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Sounds obsessive. Reminds me of some like not diaries, but like reports from those Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft stories.
My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do.
Happy, happy, joy,
I
joy.
am proud of you, my darling.
He is
Remember
becoming
me.
even more determined
With
now.
all my love, your mother.
What's this? A letter.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering.
Yeah, I think that's enough treading in Croft's past for now. I will return to Siberia soon.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Okay, exit main menu. Well, I guess I'm end this journey for now, but I will be back pretty soon on this one. It's quite fun so far. But for now, I have to jump off. I'm getting hungry, and it's time for me to make some food. Until then, thanks for tuning in and hanging out. It was fun as always, and I'll catch you next time. Bye! Bye.